So, Section 3 of the Constitution, without wasting any more time, let's take a look at what it says. Section 3, subsection 1 of the Constitution says there is a common South African citizenship. Let me elaborate on what this visualization basically represents. So, this visualization represents, basically stands for the following. Citizenship is the legal bond that ties every South African to the Republic. It comes with both privileges and responsibilities, and it is shared equally by all citizens. Let's go to the next image. I love this image. Before we proceed, I would love to show you all sides and aspects of this particular image. Even though there's racism, even though there's segregation in South Africa, I think that this image represents what South Africa should look like, and everyone should have like equal opportunity and not be treated differently based on what they look, because we all have the same citizenship. So let me elaborate on what this particular image represents. There is only one class of South African citizenship, whether born in the village or in the city, to wealthy or poor parents. Every citizen carries the same legal status. I love this section of the Constitution. Oh my goodness. Let's go on to the next one. This is a university. I would love to show you the full image as much as I possibly can. Let's go to the Constitution and look at what Section 2A states. All citizens are equally entitled to the rights, privileges, and benefits of citizenship. Obviously, this image represents that, and I will elaborate a little bit on that. Citizenship guarantees equal access to rights and benefits, education, healthcare, voting, legal protection. The Constitution ensures the key fits every lock for every citizen. I love this. I love this so much. On to the next image. Let's look at what subsection 2B says. Equally subject to the duties and responsibilities of citizenship. You can't have the benefits without the responsibilities, and this is what the image represents. Let me elaborate a little bit further on subsection 2B. Rights come with responsibilities: paying taxes, obeying just laws, respecting others, and participating in democracy. Citizenship is a two-way street. I love the Constitution, man. The last image, I'm hiding it, so let me remove myself for a little bit. It's the welcome section. Let's put it back, and this is the return room. This will make a lot more sense when I'm done. Let me show you again one last time. Okay, now let's look at the Constitution. So section 3, subsection 3. National legislation must provide for the acquisition, loss, and restoration of citizenship. I think this image powerfully represents that. Let me make sure that you guys can properly see that it's a visualization and a representation of essentially what I just said right now. Actually, let me elaborate while I'm off screen. 3.3, or rather section 3, subsection 3. Parliament must pass laws setting out how people become, lose, and regain South African citizenship. The Constitution frames the rules, but Parliament fills in the practical details. I love that I'm doing this now because it allows me to understand the Constitution a little bit better. And I love the fact that I've studied law, but to me this feels new, you know? And this is why I'm doing this, because I feel like there are so many people in the legal field who, and even common people, I'm not just doing this for people in the legal field, but even normal citizens. This is a way for you to properly or easily understand what the South African law provides and what it does for you as a citizen, right? I'm loving. I've loved the few sections that we've done. So we've covered section 1, section 2, and now we've done section 3. We are going to cover the entire Constitution and then go to legislation. Maybe we'll go to precedent or case law, but I would love to go to even like a lot broader. So it's gonna be a very long series, and I'm looking forward to it. I studied law, so I mean, this is me basically revising what I studied in school, or rather strengthening it. So, yeah, thank you for joining me. I love and appreciate all of you. Don't forget to subscribe, guys, on Facebook. Like, I'm not monetized on YouTube yet, so go to Facebook, subscribe. It's only 165 per month. It's not that much. It's going to go towards helping me create better content. Look at what I'm doing without you guys, like, giving me anything. There's also lessons, by the way. I forgot to mention that. I also occasionally do lessons on how to draft documents. In South Africa, I think about 62% of litigants are self-represented, right? So the type of lessons that I do for the subscribers will be very helpful should you find yourself in a situation where you have to represent yourself. But those are educational purposes only. You remain responsible for every decision that you take. Anyway, see you on the next one. I love and appreciate all of you. Until next time, deuces.